리하르트 베르너라고 독일 출신의 경제학자가 얼마 전에 CBDC 관련해서 폭로성 발언을 했었죠. 그러니까 이제 이 리하르트 베르너 이 교수는 뱅크 오브 재팬, 그러니까 일본의 중앙은행, 그리고 ECB, 그리고 유럽의 중앙은행, 그리고 IMF, 뭐 이런 데서 일했던, 그리고 이제 영국 사우스햄턴 대학교 경제학과 교수도 역임했고, 그러니까 굉장히 이제 그 금융 쪽, 금융 쪽에서 아주 핵심적인 그 중앙은행들이랑 IMF 여기서 이제 일했던 어떤 그 학자인데 이 사람이 이제 그 궁극적으로 CBDC를 그 칩 임플란트 하려고 한다. 마이크로 칩을 이제 사람들한테 심으려고 한다. 뭐 그런 발언이었어요. 궁극적인 계획이. 근데 이 발언이 어떤 통제된 반대인지 아니면 진짜로 이 사람이 내부에서 어떤 걸 듣고 나서 폭로하는 건지 뭐 그것까지는 모르겠지만 이 사람이 이제 어떤 그 금융 특히 이제 중앙은행 관련해서 IMF나 거기서 좀 깊게 일했던 사람인데 이제 그런 발언을 하는 것은 뭔가 통제된 반대더라도 자신들의 계획을 드러낸다고 볼 수밖에 없는 거고 아니면 진짜로 반대하는 걸 수도 있고. 근데 이제 이분의 발언이 묘하게 그 아론 루소라고 영화 감독 있죠. 여러분 아실 거예요. 그 니콜라스 록펠러랑 친했죠. 이 옆에 머리 벗겨진 사람이 니콜라스 록펠러고 그 옆에 있는 사람이 아론 루소인데 이 사람이 이제 인터뷰를 했죠. 그러니까 지금 이 리하르트 베르너 교수가 했던 거랑 똑같은 말을 해요. 니콜라스 록펠러가 결국에는 이제 인간의 몸에다 결제가 가능한 마이크로칩을 삽입하려고 한다는 말을 자기한테 했다. 아론 루소가 그 발언을 했어요. 이런 어떤 폭로성 발언을 하고 나서 아론 루소 이 영화 감독이 얼마 안 있다 이제 사망하죠. 죽죠. 이 아론 루소가 이제 그 다큐멘터리를 또 하나 찍었어요. 2006년인가 뭐가 FED 연준 패드 그거랑 이제 그 IRS라고 그 미국 국세청 그거에 대해서 비판하는 다큐였는데 뭐 하여튼간 이분도 어떤 그 폭로성 발언을 하셨는데 그분이랑 같이 발언이 이 두 사람의 발언이 20년의 차이가 나는데 굉장히 좀 궤를 같이 해요. 성경에서 말하는 짐승의 표를 연상시키는 거래를 할 수 있는 어떤 표를 마이크로칩을 사람들한테 받게 할 거다. 둘 다 그런 얘기를 했어요. 근데 지난달에 8월에 SBS에서 이제 우리나라 CBDC 관련된 거 SBS 뉴스에서 CBDC 관련돼서 발언하는 그 뉴스 영상이 있어서 그걸 조금 붙이고 그 다음에 이 아론 루소가 니콜라스 록펠러가 자기한테 했던 얘기를 말하는 영상 그걸 이 뒤에다 이어서 붙이도록 할게요.
네, 중앙은행이 만드는 디지털 화폐, 이걸 줄여서 영어로는 CBDC라고 합니다. 중앙은행이 만드는 디지털 화폐가 도입된다면 그럼 우리 삶에서는 뭐가 가장 달라지는 겁니까?
당국이 개인의 모든 거래 내역을 다 볼 수 있다는 그런 뜻이기도 합니다.
앞서 이제 중국 사례는 봤는데 그럼 이걸 지금 도입하고 있는 나라들이 많은 겁니까?
현재 중국을 필두로 해서 유럽과 남미 그리고 아프리카까지 세계 각국에서 CBDC 각축전을 벌이고 있습니다.
네.
I met Rockefeller through a female attorney I knew who called me up one day and said, one of the Rockefellers would like to meet you. I had made a video called Mad as Hell, and he'd seen the video and wanted to meet me and knew I was running for governor of Nevada. So sure, I'd love to meet him. And I met him and I liked him, and he was a very, very smart man. And we used to talk and share ideas and thoughts. And he'd tell me about business investments that he get involved in, you know, or they would help me with this business investment or that business investment. And was I interested in joining the Council on Foreign Relations? You know, I would have to get a letter to join them, but was I interested in that? And, you know, just stuff, you know, leading you on. And I used to say to him that I never really did that because that wasn't where I was coming from. You know, as much as I like you, Nick, you know, your ways and my ways, we're on the opposite side of the fence. You know, I don't believe in enslaving people, you know, and
he would come back with, oh, I do? Or?
Well, it'd be more like, you know.
It's better for them.
Well, it's more like, you know, how do I put it? It was like, what do you care about them? What do you care about those people? What difference does it make to you? Take care of your own life. Do the best you can for you and your family. What do the rest of the people mean to you? They don't mean anything to you. They're just serfs. They're just people. You know, it was just a lack of caring, you know, and that's just not who I was. It was just sort of like cold, you know. It was just like cold, you know. And I used to say to him, what's the point of all this? You have all the money in the world you need. You have all the power you need. What's the point? You know, what's the end goal? And he said the end goal is to get everybody chipped, to control the whole society, to have the bankers, the elite people, you know, the bankers and some governor controlling the world. And I said, all the people in the Council on Foreign Relations believe this way you do? He said, no. You know, most of them believe they're doing the right thing. A lot of them believe it's better off being socialistic. You know, we have to convince people that socialism is really capitalism. Because America is becoming a socialist country. It's a communist country today. Well, one of the things they told me was that he was at the house one night, and we were talking, and he started laughing. He said, Aaron, what do you think women's liberation was about? And I said, I had pretty conventional thinking about it at that point. I said, I think it's about women having the right to work, getting equal pay with men, just like they won the right to vote, you know? And he started to laugh. He said, you're an idiot. And I said, why am I an idiot? He said, let me tell you what that was about. We, the Rockefellers, funded that. We funded women's lib, you know? And we're the ones who got all over the newspapers and television, the Rockefeller Foundation. He says, and you want to know why? He says, there were two primary reasons. And one reason was we couldn't tax half the population before women's lib. And the second reason was, now we get the kids in school at an early age. We can indoctrinate the kids how to think. It breaks up their family. The kids start looking at the state as the family, as the school, as the officials, as their family, not as the parents teaching them. And so those are the two primary reasons for women's lib, which I thought up to that point was a noble thing. You know, when I saw their intentions behind it, where they were coming from when they created it, the thought of it, I saw the evil behind what I thought was a noble adventure. Mind is the goal to create a one world government run by the banking industry, run by the bankers, and they're doing it in sections. The European currency, the euro, and the European Constitution is one part of it. Now they're trying to do it in America with the North American Union, right? And they want to create a new currency called the Amero, right? And the whole agenda is to create a one world government where everybody has an RFID chip implanted in them. All money is to be in those chips, right? There'll be no more cash. And this is getting me straight from Rockefeller himself. This is what they want to accomplish. And all money will be in your chips. And so instead of having cash, anytime you have money in your chip, they can take out whatever they want to take out whenever they want to. If they say you owe us this much money in taxes, they just deduct it out of your chip digitally.
Total control.
Total control. And if you're like me or you, and you're protesting what they're doing, they can just turn off your chip. And you have nothing. You can't buy food. You can't do anything. It's total control of the people.
And that chip's connected to a database that has your purchasing records, what you do, what you sell.
Everything is in there, you know? And so they want a one world government controlled by them, everybody being chipped, all your money in those chips, and they control the chips, and they control people. And you become a slave. You become a serf to these people.